Hi everybody, this is Angie, resident psychic medium here at the amazing online magazine Emma Heaven. Welcome to June's edition. Before we jump into that edition, I just want to touch back now on the last couple of videos that we've done, because I keep getting feedback from you with questions, and sometimes people, it takes them a little while for the messages in the video to digest, if you will, because if you're anything like me, I like to read things and listen and study things 50 times over before sometimes it sinks in and I go, right then, okay, that's how I can apply it to me. And I think that's what the impact the last couple of videos have had, because when I'm getting messages from you and you're saying, well, I can relate to that in my life in this circumstance, so how would you be able to assist me with X, Y, and Z? And I thought that is just perfect, because you get it. You get how the readings can relate to your world and can assist you in your world. It doesn't mean you're following my readings A to Z. It means you're taking away from it exactly what you need. You're popping it in your pocket, saving it for the rainy day, for the right timing for things to happen, and then you're grasping it. So good job to all of you who are actually doing that. Right then, on to this month's edition. Now, this month, in line with the magazine, it's all about love. Now, as you know, whenever I talk about what I do, I always explain that, you know, the readings can be applied to every single part of your world. But we're going to ditch that this month. We're just going to talk about love readings. And I'm going to explain to you a little bit more in depth on how it can help you in more than one way, right? Sometimes we're in a relationship and we're happy, but we've reached that point of, is this my life? Is this what my life has become? Are we never going to have this passion and romance back in our lives? Is that ever possible to get it back? Let me explain something to you. Yes, it is. And I'm going to talk about somebody. I can't tell you who exactly I'm talking about, because you know we have the client confidentiality, etc. But one of my clients who's been with her husband, believe it or not, for almost 44 years. And lockdown, she came in tears with a knife in her hand, ready to kill him and bury him in the garden. And knowing full well that I've known this lady for more than 12 years, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, okay, we need to look in deeper than this. And when we actually got down to it, by the time we finished the reading, she was in absolute tears. And the reason why she was in tears, because what we identified from the reading was what was missing was that closeness, that intimacy that they normally always had as a couple. And that's one of the reasons why she swears that their marriage has lasted as long as what it has. And sometimes it's really important in a relationship, but sometimes it's not. It's not for everybody. But in this relationship, she realized how much she was missing it. Her soul was missing being connected to her husband in that way. So by having the reading, she went on a mission. And as I explained to her, her husband's a little bit quiet, so he's not overly confident, so he's not going to be the one to instigate it like Cupid and flying into the bedroom with a rose in his mouth. That's not him at all. But what I do know and what I could see was the fact that if she took charge, then what she would do is she would take the lead in that situation. It would be greatly received. And she was like, oh, I don't know about that. I've never really been in that leadership role in the bedroom before. And I said, well, there's a first time for everything. So she took what we saw, went with it, and oh my goodness, they were like 16-year-olds in love the last time that I saw her. She couldn't believe how, from wanting to leave her husband because she didn't like him, she wasn't leaving him because she didn't love him anymore, she didn't like him, who they had become in the relationship together, to now taking control of the situation, from looking at what we saw in the cards and getting that magic back. It's the magic that was missing in that relationship. Now, you may be looking for that magic, and you may have been single for a while, and you may be thinking, okay, now my soul's ready to connect with somebody. Am I looking for a soulmate? Am I looking for a fling? Am I looking for a husband? All these different things that people come. Sometimes people think, I'm going to take it day by day. And if Mr. Right or Mr. Right for right now comes along, that's good. But you always hear me say, I don't believe in the one, because we learn something new from every single relationship. But I massively believe that there is one you're meant to spend the rest of your days with. That is what I call your forever one. So even in the reading, we may see your Mr. Right for right now. We will also be able to see when the forever one will be coming as well. So if that is what you're looking for, then you need to book a reading with me and we can help you identify when that person's coming into your life. And the way you can do that, once we finish with the video, you can click on the link. It'll take you straight to me. You can send me an email, send me your details, and I'll get back to you that way. Or you can text me or call me on 07801 996 277, and I'll be happy to get involved in finding the love of your life and making your heart happier than it's ever been before. And until then, I'll see you all next month. Thank you.